There you go. We're going to hear from you, then we'll hear from the county.
Okay.
And if there's a reason for you to rebut anything they say, you'll have that opportunity.
Okay.
And when you speak to us, if you could get a little closer to the microphone. I mean, it's an empty corridor,
I know.
so it's probably not a problem, but
Okay.
typically it is.
Better?
Thank you.
Okay. So this is an apartment complex located at 8901 North Chestnut. It's a garden-style apartment complex that was built in 2016. The property consists of 1 and 2 bedroom units, and each unit has its own attached garage. My client purchased this property in the end of 2021 as part of a 1031 exchange from the original developer. And so in my packet, I have the last 2 years of income and expense or I guess 3 years of income and expense, 2 years, excuse me, and then the most current rent roll. And the second page just shows their actual income, their actual expenses capped out at a 7.28% cap rate, and I'm coming up with a value of $180,000 a unit. So just based on their actuals.
What was the purchase price in '21?
It was $50 million,
50 million?
yes. But that was part of a 1031 exchange where 6 entities needed to place money and bought this at obviously a very low cap rate in 2021. You know, they were able to get a Freddie Mac loan at 3.25% for
How
this.
much was the loan?
I'm not 100% sure of what the balance is, or how much.
The purchase price was 50 million?
Yes.
Do you know where this property is located?
Generally, yes.
Pardon me?
Yes.
Where is it at? Because I'm trying to figure out where it's at.
I think it's off 152
Have you
and
been there?
I have not, no.
Okay. You think it's off 152?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I think it's west of Oak.
West of Oak?
North of
No, no.
I think it's between Oak and
Chestnut is way east.
169.
Chestnut's way east.
way east.
Yeah.
Well, the zip code is 64156.
It's off of Indiana.
It's what?
It's off of Indiana and Berry Road.
Indiana.
North of Berry Road. Yeah,
That's
north
west of
and
Oak.
west of
I
Indiana.
mean, east of Oak.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Any questions of her right now? Okay, we're going to hear from the county,
Okay.
and we'll give you an opportunity if necessary.
Mike Jacoby, Clay County Assessment. This is Savannah West Apartments. There are currently 201 units. It was, like she said, built in 2016. It has a appraisal with a value of $51.3 million that was done on December 29th of 21 to go along with this 1030. $51,300,000. The cap rate used at financing was a 4.26. This is currently on for $209,330 a unit. If you look at the average sales comps that are in the packet, they show $248,635 a unit. The median sales comp is $242,324 a unit, and that was taken from 16 Class A and B sales in the metro. The average cap rate is 4.8, and the median cap is 4.6 from 12 cap rates of the 16 sales that are in that packet. We have another sheet that I gave you that's a big sheet, and it's got highlights on it. This is the Kansas City market. These are all, the ones that are highlighted are all Class A apartments just like this one that have had an appraisal done 23 or newer and show an average cap rate of 5.28%. And I figured, you don't have this number, but the average unit price of those appraisals is $258,931. We also have there's another sheet in there that just shows Clay County from TREP data. And at the very last one, you see Savannah West with an appraisal value of 51.3 million or 255,224 a unit. If Yeah, we're still currently at 209 a unit. So it had an appraisal done for 255 a unit. There's also a TREP packet that shows their financials. And it also, TREP, I know I explained this to you when we first started, but TREP is a financial watchdog for all properties that report to the Securities and Exchange Commission. So they keep track of all their financials to make sure that they're not losing money on these properties and that these are all up and up properties and we're not going to have mistakes and stuff done. And in here it reports the $51.3 million appraisal as well. She's saying that this apartment complex is $36 million. Basically, that's a 3-year-old appraisal because the appraisal was done in December 29th of 21. So that's basically a 22 appraisal. So in 3 years, she's saying that this apartment complex that is a Class A apartment complex has lost 30% of the value, which there isn't an apartment complex in this city, unless you look at the one we saw the other day that has had no repair work, nothing done to it, that is losing 30% of its value in 3 years. If anything, our sales show that we are 20 to 25% low on this property.
Can you go over the cap rate history again? What the cap rate was when they bought it versus?
When they bought this, the cap rate used at financing was 4.26%.
4.26%.
We've asked, so she gave you the 1031 exchange information, but she failed to give you the appraisal for $51.3 million, and that we've asked for multiple times. If that appraisal was for this exchange purposes, it would have said in there somewhere that, yeah, currently it's 51 million, but we don't think it's going to be able to sustain that. I mean, why are we loaning money on a $51 million property that's losing 30% of its value in 3 years? No bank is going to take that loan. I mean, that's just.
On your page, your valuation page, where did you come up with 7.28 as a cap rate?
I looked at, so Johnson County does a cap rate study and they do theirs slightly different. So they have a base and then they add the effective tax rate. So the 5.75 is I think a B for what Johnson County did. Their lowest cap rate is, 4.
You got 7.28.
Yeah, that's with the tax load added.
Tax load added.
The effective tax rate is added.
Oh, you had 5.75
Yeah.
before that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I see it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She just said that she used a B cap rate for this. This is a Class A apartment complex. This is one of the 5 best apartment complexes in Clay County. It is a Class A. It's listed on their website as luxury apartments.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the but to save me from digging through all this, what's the vacancy rate, current vacancy rate?
I can tell you. Hang on. It's on the last page.
And also, what kind of rents do you get?
So it's on the last page. You can see So they're 92% occupied.
How much?
92%. And you can see their average rents. Well, that includes like pet rent. Their average lease rent ranges between $1,240 and $2,000.
Would you say $2,000?
Yes, for a two-bedroom.
And what's the breakdown between one bedroom and two bedrooms?
I can tell you, hang on.
And one bedroom's rent for how much?
Between $1,240 and, let's see, that's a two. Six, they've got one on, let's see, one. And $1,749. It's a big one-bedroom. It's 1,100 square feet. So 13.
There's no $1,200 average rent. The average rents are $1,687,
Average lease.
$1,945, $2,104, $2,094, $2,167,
I said it was a
$2,329, $1,479, $1,674, $1,620.
That, Mike, that includes like pet rent, extra. I looked at the average leased. A1, 1244. I said it was a range.
Okay, Cam, will make a decision.
Okay,
We'll get it down.
okay.
I'll notify you in the next few days.
Sounds good. Thanks.